I'm in Salad and I saw The Boys, episode 8. It is the final episode in season 1. And wow, there's so much intensity going on. I can't believe it. It's pretty crazy, huh? I just cannot wait to get into the spoilers, which will there be many? Yes, there will be many. So, if you haven't seen this, then go away, but otherwise stay. So, the episode starts. We see Madeline a little early in the episode. She's not talking to these people about the compound V. It's just like, hey, controlled substance now, you messed up. You did bad. No good. It also shows Annie. Now she's talking to her mom. And this is really devastating because the mom, in her defense, she says stuff like, well, it was supposed to be our life together. Our life. I've given up my life so you could have a perfect one. I just wanted you to have a good life, which, honestly, I'm not a mom, but as from a human perspective, I would want my child to have some sort of free will and not try to dictate their future. I can feel the rage that Starlight is feeling right now because her mom is control of her entire life. I didn't suffer this to such of a degree, but I've had parents try to dictate what I've been doing in the past, like my career projection, stuff like that. So, I relate, Starlight. You and I are the same. Except for Starlight has to talk to her mom. Cause the mom is like, hey, daughter. And then Starlight pretty much is like, you let them pump me full of compound V. She doesn't say no. What she does say is it wasn't for money. It's like, well, you did do it then. Why'd you do it? It's like, oh, I want to have, they marketed to me that I could have an extraordinary life if I just pumped my child full of chemicals and drugs and gave him superpowers. And of course the mom thought it was a good idea. Maybe because she doesn't have the perspective of this actually is a bad idea, letting your daughter be a test subject. I certainly wouldn't let my daughter be a test subject just because it seems painful, and it's kind of isolating, really. You're isolating from your peers. You're so special. You're so above your peers. And you're also just telling them that they were chosen by God, which gives them a complex. I personally wouldn't do it. I want a child who is human for a child, somebody good. Luckily, Starlight is a good person, but, it still didn't help at all. Alright, so now we get to see Starlight is at a church. She's kind of sitting there, listening to the choir rehearse. Huey walks in after her. They walk out. Huey's trying to be like, yo, Starlight, it's not what it thinks, right? They're getting into this argument. It's like, Starlight's like, I don't care. You used me. Yeah. And then Huey, I love this part. Huey's walking away. Alright. He's walking away. And then she feels like, why would I even care? It's because she does care. She does care about him a lot. It just is heartbreaking. And she just wants to reconcile with him. It's just sad. And it's heartbreaking. I just I want them to be happy. And honestly, it's really sad. Huey is like, yo, you're a superhero. This is your job, remember? And then, cut next scene. Hey, guess who we're checking up on? We're checking up on the river. Why do I keep calling him the river? The deep. He's sometimes in a river. Sometimes in other bodies of water. So, he's stuck in Ohio. Ohio sucks, as you might imagine. There's nothing in Ohio except for the Great Lakes. And there's only one Great Lake up there. Not even two like Michigan has. Come on, man. Or Wisconsin, or whatever those states up there are called. So, he's like, am I going to be going back to New York? The answer is no. So he has a nervous breakdown. And he's just kind of like dramatically shaving his body. Like first, when he was shaving his body hair, I was like, okay, you know, he's gonna go swimming. This is kind of like a swimming thing, is to shave all of your hair off so you go very fast. But then he's like, stupid. 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 Idiot. Just like that. It's like, oh, okay. You're going through like a mental breakdown. I feel really bad for you, the deep. I mean, you started off as like a bad person, but character growth is great. I like seeing you in this emotional state. But anyway, now we're looking back at Huey and Billy Butcher. What are they doing? They're out and about. They're carring. They're in the car. They go vroom vroom. Man, I love it. They go vroom vroom, and they're passing near the hotel in which they're supposed to be at. Hotel bunker kind of deal. It's sort of a deal wherever they're at, and they've been taken. So they're like, look forward, look forward. I like Billy Butcher. He's like pretty much immediately knows what's happening. It's like, all right, look forward. They've taken them. So here's the deal. We abandoned them, and instead we just go after Homelander. And I love Huey. Huey being the good boy that he is, he's like, no, I'm not gonna abandon them. I'm gonna go after them. And so Billy Butcher just leaves him there. And I'm like, all right, cool. I like this direction. There's two different storylines. There's two different things that's happening. I love it. I love it so much. All right, and then the next part we see so lovely Madeline, oh so lovely Homelander, and Homelander's like, no more secrets, okay? No more. All right, no more secrets. And Madeline, she's in desperate need to control Homelander, it seems to me. But Homelander has one up over her sleeve. Whatever that means. He's like, yo, I actually created the super terroristic soups. You're welcome, by the way. It was me. She gets all hot and bothered, and so now she feels some sort of need to control him during the sex that they're having, because she's like, no, you're not allowed to do anything with my body, and because of that, he's very quick. He has no stamina. Shame on you, Homelander. You know, it's cute, and it's cute. And what's even more cute is that the cuteness that it is. Alright, Huey. Huey is, before I mention Huey, I gotta mention A-Train. A-Train's important. Aw, man, A-Train with the, what's happening with your leg, A-Train? You cannot run. You cannot go fast for like 6 weeks at least. And he's in a wheelchair. He's in crutches. He's in crutches some more. And he's just in a shoe store. You got a guard looking at him. That's not good. Guard's just kind of staring at him like, oh, because you're a black guy, you're going to steal some shoes, is what that's on that security officer's mind. And of course, A-Train is like, yo, I can tell you that is on your mind. You cannot do that to me. Please do not racially profile me. Which I agree is bad. you got a bunch of people who kind of know who it is. And they pull the phone out, and they got the security officer. Before, he was like, oh, you're not A-Train, and now you got a bunch of cameras. Oh, it is A-Train. Oh, because I'm A-Train now, it's okay that you did this to me in the first place? I'm A-Train. I'm the fastest man alive, baby. He's coping so hard. The competitor got the sponsorship instead of him. And he's really distraught about it. And he's so distraught that he goes back to working out. Compound V has fixed his leg, baby. And he's just like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go very fast. Keep going, keep going. What's up? I don't know. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Okay, keep on going, keep on going. Pulling train, pull. You gotta punch people, be like, well, one guy specifically, he's like, yo, come on, man, chill out. And he's like, no, I gotta go fast. So he keeps pulling the train, and he keeps doing it. Oh boy. Oh man, I love it. All right. Now it is time. Huey goes into the facility in which the mother's milk and Frenchie are, there. It's fun. Huey has a metal retainer that is hard to get out, that he has to get hit in the face to get out, which is a fun scene to observe. It's like, oh, you're gonna get hit. I'm gonna clock you. All right, 3, 2, 1, bow! And then falls out. It's like, oh, that was effective. That was very effective. Good job, Mother's Milk. And then Frenchie gets him out because he's good at lockpicking. And then they also get, Kimiko out. And Frenchie gets shot in the arm, which is not fun. It looked painful whenever I did see him get shot. I was like, no! You were just like you're just looking at her because you just love her. And then you got shot, that's your weakness, bro. You just got weaked. It got weakness sniped, I guess. So, I love this scene. They're about to get caught, and I'm like, oh, how are they going to get out of this one? And then, boom, a blast of light comes from behind Huey, and it's beautiful. What's beautiful about it? It's Starlight. Starlight is like, yeah, you told me I'm a superhero, so I'm gonna protect y'all. I'm gonna save people. I don't like Vought. Vought is not good, not so ever. And she helps them get out, which is pretty cool. But then A-Train's there. A-Train versus Starlight. Ultimate character clash. You got A-Train, which is super fast. He runs so fast, he's like Sonic. But you also get Starlight, whose power is manipulating electricity to turn into light, which is also fast. And it's like, who is faster than the other one? Let's go. Let's see. Who is that? All right, so you got Starlight. Her initial battle stance, she's got 2 arms out, like that. And she's just shooting rays out. Bam! Bam! Sparks flying everywhere. It's cool. And you got A-Train just like running in a zigzag trying to avoid the light. He gets lighted a little bit, but it's also like, what? Does the light hurt? What does the light do? It just blinds you, I'm guessing. But he does eventually just lose the light. And he's bodies Starlight. Starlight goes flying. Bye-bye, Starlight! I guess you are a star because you're flying. That makes sense. I'm funny. And so, he's about to make the final blow. I'm gonna do the thing. And then heart attack. He gets a heart attack. Huey's such a good guy. Cause he's like, Starlight's like, he's gonna keep going after you. And he's like, I know. And he still wants to help him. What a good guy. Wow. That is beautiful. Starlight's all right. You stay back. I'm going to handle this. You go. Go fly. Go. Bye. Adios. I'll take care of this. All right. Now we get to the fun part. You got Billy Butcher went to Madeline's house. And, he goes to Madeline's house because Malroy told him otherwise. Yo, Malroy is close to Homelander. Y'all are better be homies, okay? Cool. It's nice chat. Now leave. Bye-bye. And so, it's like, alright, I'm going to kidnap you. Take you hostage. So he does. He straps her with a bunch of bombs. I love the bombs. The bombs are fun. Homelander comes because, you know, Homelander loves Madeline. This is a beautiful scene, by the way. First, you got Homelander's like, I didn't kill Becca. What are you talking about? This is about Becca? Oh my goodness, what gracious. And then he goes up to Madeline and is like, because Madeline just like is like, hey, please put my baby upstairs. He's like, you care about me, you care about that baby more than I do. You care about that baby more than you care about me, rather. And of course, Homelander, in this really tense scene where Billy Butcher's just kind of watching, it just seems to be like some sort of like mutually assured agreement that Madeline is the source of all their problems. It is Madeline, she finally opens up after Homelander's like, yo, you don't love me. You love the baby more than me. And she's like, I'm scared of you. And so he's like, all right, I love you. Thank you for being so honest. And then he burns her eyes out. And I was like, not expecting that. I was like, what? Wow. That was crazy. Wow, I can't believe it. Oh, boy. But Billy Butcher is like, all right, I'm still gonna go kablow. Bam. And then wake up. Billy Butcher's on the floor. Nice sunny day. Homelander's there. He's like, oh, you don't have to thank me. You don't have to thank me at all. I saved your life, but you're good. But come here. And here's something I was not expecting, like at all. So we go to the house. Homelander leading him to a house, and guess what we see? We see Becca and a kid. Homelander's kid. He's like, I didn't know that you were here, but I'm your father. And he holds out his hand, and the kid shakes it, and they got the laser eye kind of thing. It's like, oh, Becca didn't die at all. Becca, oh, what? Okay, how did okay. This was, okay, that was pretty great. It definitely, I was not expecting any of that. That was the end of the episode, by the way. Just Starlight's turn was pretty great. Kimiko, she gets all prettied up, and then, which is pretty nice, and then she pretty much immediately has to dirty herself up again, which sucks. So sad, but, you know, that's just the way of the life of someone who's having an insane life right now. So I gotta give this episode a solid 8.8 out of 10. If you like that content and more content at patreon.com/ASEpresents for $3 a month, you get some daily vlogs plus some extended mint salad saws. Also $20 a month, you get one review per 1 month. So go check out patreon.com/ASEpresents. All other links to support me are in the link tree down below. Also, I'm answering any fan DMs on Fansly, so hit me up on fansly.com/itsmintsalad. Until next time, I'm Mint Salad Saw. I'll see y'all later, my salad croutons and bacon bits.